My name is Aima Janice Kamenso, a financial literacy champion, and here we talk all things personal finance and financial literacy. Today, we'll be talking about savings. Welcome. Savings is money not spent, or income that is not spent. Saving is also paying yourself. When you save, you're paying yourself because this is money that you're going to use in future. As Warren Buffett once said, do not save what is left after spending, but rather spend what is left after saving. So saving is the first thing that you should do when you get your income. Why is it important? Because here we talk about everything financial literacy. One of the key fundamentals in financial education is to know the importance of savings. Thing is, when you have money saved, it frees your mind. It saves you from stress, and it makes you more confident in the decisions that you make. Like a case in point is what we experienced globally like 2 or 3 years ago when COVID hit. Look at a situation where one person had savings and another person didn't have savings. And here COVID has come and you do not know. You're supposed to stay indoors. You do not know when. If you're going to keep your job, you're supposed to close your businesses, but you're still supposed to pay your bills. You see the importance of savings. It makes you, it just generally just gives you peace of mind. Also, it can be used as a tool for investing in future. It also ensures that your future is secure. One of the ways to ensure that your future is secure, and especially after retirement, is through savings. Yeah, and savings is not for a select few, and you don't start it at a certain age. The moment you start earning your income, you should start saving, because now it guarantees your future. Well, it is difficult to save because generally, as human beings, we are generally pulled towards pleasure and we like to run away from pain, which means that I'll be seeking pleasure today as opposed to, like if I need to deny myself something today, it means that it's like I'm heading towards pain. But if I choose pleasure, that's the natural human instinct. So you have to, that is one of the biggest challenges. Like I will want to go out today, I'll want to go and have lunch today at the expense of my long-term savings or at the expense of the bills that I need to pay at the end of the month. Yeah, so that is one of the biggest challenges of savings. Now, when you're working or when you are having an income, there are different ways in which you can be living. One, you can be living beyond your means. This is where you're spending money that you actually do not have, and you do not even know if you're going to have it in the future. When you're living like this, you're not even thinking about savings. You actually now start going into debt. The other way you can be living is living within your means. When you're living like this, it means all the money you earn, you spend it. So your budget is equivalent to the money that you get, and so you're not saving. But the best way to live and the best way to ensure that you can be able to save is when you're living below or beneath your means. This means that you're able to budget in a way that you have some money left for savings. In fact, when your money comes, you're able to save fast, and then what remains is what you're going ahead to spend. So there are different ways in which you can save money. One of the key ways that the key savings that you should have is an emergency fund. This is money that you put aside that can be able to take care of you for at least 6 months, minimum 3 months. If you can do longer, the better. The emergency fund should entail your monthly expenses. This should even include debt if you have any. The importance of having an emergency fund is because it ensures that you have some confidence that even if something happened today, you are able to at least maintain your lifestyle for the next, say, 6 months before you are able to make a move or to get a new job or to start a new business. The other savings that you should have are what we would call short-term savings or lifestyle savings. This is when you're saving maybe for a holiday, or when you're saving to buy furniture, when you're saving to buy something, So you just start keeping money aside. So if you want to go for holiday in December, you can start saving in January. So by the time December comes, you've been able to gather that money and you have enough money to go for holiday. If you want to buy furniture or if you want to buy a car, you can create a fund or a savings fund just for that project alone. This ensures that you do not dip into other savings. Like, for example, you do not use your emergency money for other projects that you have. The other most important savings you should have is long-term savings. Now, long-term savings, one example would be like pension. This one is to secure your retirement, and it can also be used for long-term investment plans. You can start saving slowly towards owning a home or other long-term goals or other long-term investment plans that you have. Ideally, 10% of your income should go to your long-term savings. Now, where you put your savings depends on the use for those savings. So, for example, for emergency fund, you can put it like in a money market fund, so that it's just not in the bank and not earning anything, but you can be able to access it when you need it. Yeah. So one of the places you can put maybe your it's money market fund. A place where you can put maybe your long-term savings, you can put them in a pension scheme. You can also put them in a SACCO. Yeah, like in Kenya today, there are very many SACCOs that will give you that option. And also for lifestyle savings, I would also recommend that you put them in money market or in any vehicle that guarantees that you can get return, at least some interest on those savings. They just don't sit there, but they also give you a return.